are 7 years old as you wake up in your bed. It's midnight and Christmas is nearly here. Better yet, your birthday is 2 days away from now. You call out to your parents, but no one answers back. The house is empty. Where is everyone? You think to yourself. You sit up in your bed and recall your most recent memory. You had a dream just moments ago about a voice calling to you from the safety of your home. A voice saying, "Come, awake now. Rise up and follow me. I will take you to a place where many have gathered. Bad or good, I call to all, not just children, but to everyone I visit." You get up and take your teddy bear, put on your boots, a warm hat and jacket, and make your way into the snowy weather. "That's it, my child. Come, I am in the forest waiting for you now," the voice echoes. You don't have much of a choice, so you skip along like the happy boy or girl you've always been. You reach the edge of the forest and are faced with two paths. The path to your left and the path to your right. Choose wisely. There is time for now, the voice says to you. You take left or right. Let's go left, because I'm a lefty. Follow my voice. You may not understand now, but you will in time. You follow blindly into the darkness where you can't even see your own hand in front of your face. You trip over roots and bump into others who seem to be walking in the same direction. In a short amount of time, you begin to panic and run in any direction just to escape this nightmare. You keep running and start hearing voices, and you see things that don't make sense to you. You stop to catch your breath, and over there in the lightened path is your grandpa. But how is he walking? He was bedridden at the nursing home for about a year now. Surely you've got to be dreaming. This doesn't happen in real life, does it? You keep wandering for what seems like hours until a man approached you. Here, let me help you. Take my hand. You take it and the man guides you to a lightened path where he explains things to you. There are parts of the path where you might experience voices or hallucinations. You may choose to follow them on your own accord, but only if they come. Not many experience such things, but from what I know about you, you might. With a better understanding, but more questions, you continued to follow him. As you walk, you notice others walking alone on your left. Do you ask the man who they are or stay silent? I would ask. Some joined because I called them and they are making their way through peacefully. Others came on their own, but without my visitation. If the latter, they will not find peace in the end as they hoped. You stay silent. You suddenly hear voices you recognize coming from deep within the woods to your right. You hear your mom and your dad. They say, "We love you, honey. We're here for you." The man stops and waits for you to decide. Do you follow the man or the voices? Ooh, follow the voices, I guess? You decide to follow the voices. Yes, that's it. It's okay. Just take your time. Try to open your eyes for me, a voice says to you. You slowly become engulfed by a bright light and the forest disappears. The room appears blurry, and so you blink your eyes to adjust them to the room. The doctor is observing your actions. "Nurse, he's waking up. Get a team over here and help me remove these tubes. He's breathing on his own again." You open your eyes and everything seems clear again. As you are looking around, you hear your favorite Christmas song playing on the music box. You look to your right and see your mom with the music box in her hand as the nurses worked on removing your life support tubes, and it was playing. The end for now. Oh, that was it? I'm kind of curious to see what the other options are, so let's start over. Okay, let's do right this time. You took the path to your right and everything seems clear so far. There are dim lamps along the way. This makes you feel safe. In the middle of the path, you see a lone figure. You can't see its face, but as you inch closer, its voice sounds like a man. You ask him why he called you here. "I've called many like you here. You were called to join me on a walk to your appointment on the other side of this forest," he continues on. "There are parts of the path where you might experience voices or hallucinations. You may choose to follow them on your own accord, but only if they come. Not many experience them, but given to your current record, you might. Confused, you continue to follow him. As you walk, you notice others walking along on your left and were staying silent. You chose to say nothing. Some of their faces look scary anyways as they trudge along in the same direction. You also start seeing strange things that seem out of place here. You see a burning car on your right. As you walk by, you notice a semi-truck with its front bumper crushed on your left. Do you remember now? The man asked. I think I do, you replied back. I think that truck hit the car and I was in it. My friends were with me, and I think their mom was driving. I see. Am I right, mister? You are. Where are my friends? The man points, and as you look through the darkness, you see them walking down a similar path. You try screaming to get their attention, and they turn towards you, but they don't seem to see you. Almost as if to them you are just another voice in the forest they hear. Why can't they see me, mister? What do I do? Just keep walking. Maybe you will see them later. And so you both continue walking. This only got creepier and sadder. You pass what looks like a tunnel on your right. A small speck of light can be seen. You hear voices coming out of that tunnel. I'm sorry, there's nothing else we can do. Theoretically, he's already gone. The life support is only keeping him artificially alive. If we unplug him, it will only be a matter of seconds before he passes. Please give us a moment to talk about it with the family. Please. Another voice says. You think it's your dad? Go ahead, we'll wait. Moments pass by. Your life support was unplugged, but by some miracle you started breathing on your own after it was done. This goes beyond what I've encountered. Nurse, check his vitals. I want specifics. If you can hear me, you are a miracle this far. Hang in there if you can. What do you choose to do? Oh, I did not get this last time. Ooh. Let's do follow the voices. I don't know if that's good. I'm sorry, mister, but I want to go see my mom and dad again. You may. I will see you some other time. He walks away into the darkness and disappears. You turn around and start walking through that tunnel that now it looks dark and scary. You continue to hear voices as you go on. Good, you arrived. This is remarkable. Thank God. Do you know when he will be awake? Your mom says. I think it'll be a good idea to wait until he does, just in case. Would you like anything to drink? Maybe some water if you don't mind. Hearing their voices gives you hope as you try to reach the end of the tunnel. The light you see is so bright you have to hold up your hand to block it from blinding you. You feel the warmth on your hand as well as on your chest. Perhaps your parents are doing that. You open your eyes. A melody is playing, and as you listen, you recognize it. Your parents sing the first part of the song for you. What child is this? Who's laid to rest? You smile knowing you have a second chance. This is the end, for now. And we can rewind a little bit or go way back. Ooh. I really want to try to get all the endings, but I don't know if it's possible. I guess we'll do one more, just so this video ain't too short. Okay, you hear voices in the tunnel. Let's just follow the man to the ender. Mister, he turns to look at you. What would you do, you ask? It doesn't apply to me. I am only a spiritual being created for guiding the dead and the dying, he replies. Oh, you say. You look at the tunnel where the voices came from. It looks so dark and scary that you decide to walk with the man guiding you. Your friends are gathering at the end just ahead. If you want to come, you may. The ones from the accident? Yes. Okay, mister. I thought for sure he was going to come back. The doctor slowly walks back to your family to tell them the news. You and your friends died from the injuries you all suffered from the car accident. Both families were devastated, but in honor of your deaths, they choose to bring a smile to those in need. They will bring food and supplies to the homeless, donate toys to children's hospitals, whatever they could just to make someone else happier. This brought a healing to them with time. The beginning of the ender. I think that's all the endings, but let me quickly check to see if we did everything. Oh, we missed one. Okay, we're gonna follow the man. This man doesn't seem threatening, and so you continue to follow him. You decide to break the silence and try talking with him. Hey, mister, you know it's my birthday in 2 days. That's nice. You were going to turn 8, right? Yeah, and I'm so excited. He didn't reply. When's your birthday, mister? I don't know. I wasn't really given one, he says. Why? And what's your name? You will have your answer on the other side of this forest. Just follow me, he replies. My grandpa was here. I seen him. I did as well. He's almost there by now. He started a few hours ago when I came here to help you. Suddenly you start seeing strange things in the forest. You see someone in a hospital uniform taking their gloves off as they walk away from the bedside of a child. You hear him speak to 2 people whose faces are blurred for some reason. I'm sorry, but it seems like we might lose him. You might want to at least be by his bedside unless something changes. It could be minutes before the life support is all that's keeping him alive. You ask the man walking with you, who are they talking about? He answers back, you may take a look if you want, I'll wait. Do you go, yes or no? Oh boy, I'm intrigued, let's go. You decide to walk over with the couple as they peer into the face of the one on the bed. Before you reach the bedside, the woman touches the hand of the child. Your hand begins to feel warm even though it's snowing around you. You shrug it off as you try to get a look at the boy in the bed. You hop on the bed near the feet and you feel as if you are looking into a mirror. He looks like you. It's just hard to see clearly because of the tubes all over his nose and mouth. Oh, if you can hear me, please come back, the woman says. If I could just have 5 minutes with you, I'd take you to the park and we could throw balls again. Remember that? The man says. Those words strike you. You realize that you are in that bed, but why? You can't remember what happened. You walk back over to the man guiding you and take one more glance at your family before they disappear. Are you ready? Not like we have a choice. You can see the edge of the forest approaching and your grandpa's looking your way smiling. You also hear voices coming from your left deep into the forest. Doctor, is there anything we can do? Ma'am, the best thing to do is to just talk to them. They can hear you in that condition. We love you. If you can hear me, please come back. It sounds like she's sobbing now. Honey, it's okay, the dad says. How did this happen? You see an opening in the woods appear while the man stands behind you waiting. Do you leave him and Grandpa for the voices of your parents or finish the path with the man? There's so many endings and outcomes, oh my god. You take one last look and say goodbye. You then take the hand of the man who walked with you and make the final stretch. What is your name anyways, mister? I am Death. Many are afraid of me because they aren't ready for my visit. Why would they be afraid? You don't seem so scary up close, you ask. Everyone is afraid by what they cannot see. What many do not realize is that they will be judged after crossing over according to how they live their life, but not by me. I am only here to guide. You may go now. I have done my duty, and there are others who need me. I never rest from my work, he replies and walks away. You look at your grandpa as he is mere inches from you. Grandpa, it's so good to see you. You both hug and he congratulates you on making it across. I'm so glad to see you too. I thought I'd be yours before I've seen you again. I'm happy that you were ready, your grandpa says. Me too, Grandpa. And the end. Oh, wow. I mean, this story's kind of sad. The poor kid got into a car accident, and depending on your past, the kid is dead or alive. I guess the soul is walking with the Grim Reaper, aka Death? I don't know. You ask the man walking with you, who are they talking about? He answers back, you may take a look if you want. I'll wait. Do you go? Let's do no. I think I'd rather not, mister. That's okay, just a little further now. Meanwhile, at the hospital, while checking your vitals, the pulse readings of your heart's only stop and the alarm sounds off, alerting the nurses attending to you. The doctor and the team of nurses rush into the room. They try to revive you, but it was too late. The man who took you was named Death, aka the Grim Reaper, and he was guiding you to the end. The end of your life, that is. Nurse, call the families together. I need to tell them he did not make it. The end. Oh, well, yeah, anyways, guys, I think that's about it. I guess this game is basically the kid's soul walking with the Grim Reaper. Because one of the paths I took, it was stating that the kid died in a car accident or got into a car accident and ended up in the hospital, and then depending on your choices, the kid lives or dies. And I think I did every single option you could get in this game. Maybe I might have missed something. I don't know, but I've recorded for a couple minutes and my voice hurts. So we're just gonna end it there. But yeah, anyways, guys, that's about it. I thought there would be more visuals instead of just mainly reading, but it was a short, okay game after all. But yeah, I'm gonna go now, so thanks for watching, and I guess I will see you all next time in whatever I make next. Goodbye for now.